Passes it.
Roll it. 5 under 2. Double up.
Takes the shot from about 6. Drains the first bucket of the game.
Man, he is just in his element inside. What a player.
Takes a quick shot. Tickles the twine.
Boy, that's a tough spot to be in against a shooter of his caliber. You've got to bring your all if you want to shut him down.
Phillips passes. Robinson gets airborne. Goes glass on the lay-in. Miller throws it in. Passes.
Pick him up.
Launches from beyond the arc. Takes the lead.
The three-point shot is his forte, and of course, he nails that one. Bob, you have got to watch him close out there in the outskirts.
Just over 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Stackhouse has it.
ISO, ISO. Pin down, pin down.
Phillips elevates. Watches the lay-in.
Phillips has an amazing crossover, but if you can't score after making that move, then it doesn't matter.
Shoots. Puts too much on it.
Miller must have realized that he had an average defender on him and put up that shot. The problem is that he's just an average shooter.
Passes it. Unloads from about 20 feet out. Can't drop the lightly contested shot.
Stackhouse looked to be in good position, but those mid-range jumpers can be tougher than they look sometimes.
Count that last jumper by O'Neal.
The defender really had his work cut out for him there. Against a superb inside guy like that, you've got to bring your big game.
Just over 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Stolen. He's all alone. Amazing play, Rod. Let's check it out in the replay.
Miller had some great concentration.
Wallace inbounds the ball. Just under 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Top of the key. The run cannot be stopped by Billups. Yanks it down inside. Nice rebound by the 7-year man out of Eau Claire High School. The tray was missed by Miller. Robinson grabs the defensive board. The Pistons have the ball. They're shooting 33% from the floor. Pass back. Phillips. Well, they just took way too much time bringing the ball up court. Strange play, and they'll turn it over. It's knocked away. Tries the spin move. Takes off. Curry is going to be hit with the blocking call. That's his first foul of the game. He completes the three-point play. The Pistons head into the front court. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the floor. Phillips dishes it off. Rises up. Gets the lay-in. Miller with the inbound. Just over 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Uses a crossover. Miller from inside. Connects off the front rim.
Miller doesn't have a great crossover move, but it was just enough to get him what he needed for that score.
Just under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Stackhouse has the ball. That showboat layup fell in by Stackhouse. Passes. The Pacers have it. They're shooting 50% from the arc. Launches from beyond the arc. Miller from the arc. That's 2 from downtown.
Miller is in control of this game, and the way he's playing it is no surprise. He is really putting on a show.
Passes it.
IB.
Uses the crossover. The dunk was just crushed in by Stackhouse.
Stackhouse used that crossover to mesmerize his defender, and at that point, it was over.
With the rejection. Robinson passes.
Screen coming. Watch that low.
Passes. Shoots. Connects.
Pretty good from there, Bobby. Great release.
53 seconds here in the first quarter. O'Neal is looking for the ball. The J was missed by Tinsley. The Pistons have the ball. They're shooting 60% from the floor. Received by Curry. Passes it. 7 on the shot clock. Stackhouse launches from beyond the arc. Gets the front rim.
Stackhouse is a good shooter from long distance, but the defender met the challenge on that one.
Can I really see that? Let's see it again, Rod.
Artest is fearless, Bob.
Wallace throws it in. The Pistons are at the controls. They're 4 out of their last 6 from the floor. Wallace skies. Botches the lay-in. 7 seconds here in the first quarter. It's one-on-one. Artest gets busy. Dunks it down with both hands. Phillips saves this one from half court. Can't get the buzzer beater. There's the horn, and at the end of one, it's 21-12. The Pacers have the lead after 1 period, Rod. What's been the key stat as far as you're concerned?
Assists, Bob. They aren't passing it around like their opponents have been doing, but they're still coming out on top offensively. They need to clog the passing lanes and slow the other team down to preserve this lead.
Nice two-headed slam by Miller. Phillips passes it. Goes with the fadeaway. Cuts the score to single digits.
They left a big defensive opening out there on the outside, Bob. The offense found that opening, and they exploited it.
Miller has the ball. He's 5 out of his last 6 from the floor. Phillips now has it. Phillips works it up court. He's shooting 40% from the floor. The layup was banked in by Stackhouse. Artest inbounds the ball. The Pacers work it up court. They're shooting 50% from the arc. Nailed from three-point range by Miller.
The Pacers, they're just unconscious tonight, Bob. It's bad enough when you have to deal with a single shooting threat, but the entire team, that's killer.
Wallace wants it down low. Phillips launches from beyond the arc. Can't answer back with a 3.
Phillips is too wide open if there is such a thing. I think he choked a little bit on that three-pointer.
Phillips brings it up. He hasn't hit a shot from the arc.
That's a great job to close after the crossover and get a hand on the orange. Quick hands right there, Bob.
Caught by Phillips. Seven seconds to shoot. Passes. Launches from beyond the arc. Can't get it to drop.
Stackhouse isn't even going to dwell on that last shot. He knows he should have made it, so he'll wait to redeem himself when the next open 3 comes around.
The one-handed jam by Miller. Phillips has the ball. He's 0 out of his last 2 from the arc. Passes it. Takes a turnaround J. And hauls it in by O'Neal.
Wallace might want to consider taking that shot a few feet closer where he's a lot more comfortable.
Definitely on the way down there. That's goaltending. Count the bucket. Robinson with the inbound. Phillips takes off. Gets the lay-in.
Watch the bump right here, Bob.
Launches from beyond the arc. Can't drop in the lightly contested shot.
Tough matchup out there, and they're a little lucky that he didn't get that one to fall.
Stay in, stay in.
Out on the wing.
Kick coming. Switch up. Double.
Deflected.
Ball.
Rod, you have to explain to me how that happened on the replay. The Pistons will take a timeout here.
Boy, I like this play right here, Bobby. Fundamentally sound juke move coming up. Right there. Maintains his balance and throws off to D. It's as simple as that.
The footwork cleared room to the bucket, and he lays it in for 2. Curry will come off the floor.
For the Pistons.
Williamson throws it in.
Pick him up.
Phillips is at the controls. He has 4 points from the paint. Phillips dishes it off.
I got him.
Wallace with the ball. Goes with the crossover. Puts it up. And Jay was off the mark by Stackhouse. The Pacers have possession, and it's a 9-2 run. Tinsley takes the shot from the elbow. Gets back iron and out.
That's nice heads-up play on D.
Passes. Stolen. It's one-on-one.
You've got to put the club on the ball when this guy's nearby. He'll snatch it before you know it.
NBA back. Phillips works it up court. He's 3 out of his last 6 from the floor.
34 counter. Watch out inside.
Passes it.
Get him. Watch the pick. 3 under 5.
7 seconds to shoot.
I got him.
Phillips passes the ball.
Hard, hard.
And loads from deep, three-point range. Doesn't get the tough shot.
Well, I tell you what, they dodged the bullet right there. The three was wide open, but they're lucky that one didn't go in.
Artest gets his 6th point of the period. He's got 10 total.
Pick him up.
56 seconds here in the second quarter. Passes. Launches from beyond the arc. Bounces off the left rim and out.
They just couldn't get that jumper to fall, Bobby. That is exactly the look they wanted, and they executed the play perfectly, but it just didn't work out that time.
Artest knocks it in, and he's got a dozen. The Pistons head into the front court. They're 0 out of their last 6 from the arc. Grabbed by Billups.
Clear out.
7 on the shot clock.
Double.
Fades away inside. Doesn't get it all the way there. Here's the break.
Switch up.
O'Neal gets aggressive. Grabs the rim on the way down after the slam.
O'Neal didn't throw down the fanciest dunk right there, but it all counts the same.
Billups makes the pass.
I got it. Watch baseline.
Gets stopped by O'Neal. It's stolen. It's one-on-one. We've reached halftime with the score 40-18. Well, let's send it to Clark in the studio for a little halftime recap.
Substitution for the Pistons.
O'Neal inbounds the ball. Tinsley high rises, gently drops it in. Stolen. Tinsley comes away with his 3rd pickpocket tonight. Yanks it down inside. Passes it.
Struck 14.
Pass to the paint. It's stolen. Tinsley has it. He has 4 points from the paint.
That is such an effective weapon for the defense. When 2 players work a man in tandem just like that, he's gone. Never stands a chance.
Billups brings it up. He's 0 out of his last 3 from the arc. Stackhouse passes. Billups launches from beyond the arc. Gets the kind bounce off the back rim.
Billups didn't have to rush that 3 because no one was near him. He just zoned in and let it fly.
Ron, check this out on replay.
Watch the bump right here, Bob. One thing to remember, this is a...
Wallace with the inbound. Billups has the ball. He's 1 of 4 from the arc. Passes. Tinsley now has 5 steals for the game. He's all alone.
Tinsley snags another one to help his team keep the lead. Man, remind me not to bump into this guy on a crowded street. He might hurt you.
Billups is at the controls. He has 9 points from the floor. Passes it.
Don't get pinned. Double.
Pulls the trigger from 8. Gets the front rim.
Real nice job.
Stackhouse has to score in that situation. When you're that much better than the defender that's guarding you, you have to take advantage.
Ball.
Miller releases from the stripe. Gets it to fall. He's money from there.
That's a big bucket, and better yet, it puts some serious space between these 2 teams. You want to hold that lead steady or open it up if you can.
Couldn't stop the run there. And a miss by Billups.
I like aggressive D, but that's a little bit too aggressive. Almost an assault. You'll pick up the foul on that one every time.
He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. O'Neal throws it in. Tinsley has the rock. He's shooting 57% from the floor. Tinsley scores his 8th point of the period. He's got 10 total.
Tinsley has the adrenaline pumping. He's feeling real good right now because everything is falling for him.
Billups heads up court. He's 4 of 9 from the floor. Billups buries his 13th point of the game.
I got him.
Tinsley passes it. Miller, if he gets a 3 this trip, he'll have 4 3-pointers on the night.
Switch.
Miller lets it go from the wing.
Nice try.
Can't drop down his shot.
Through the post.
That's a nice job fighting on the offensive boards.
Miller capitalizes on the second chance opportunity.
Man, he is just in his element inside. What a player.
The Pistons have the ball. They're 1 out of their last 6 from the arc.
Watch the blocks.
Passes.
Watch the pick. I got him.
7 seconds to shoot. inside. Robinson puts it up inside, answers right back.
That's the kind of shot where this guy really shines. He delivered that one with textbook precision. That's how you play this game.
Nice shot, but what an assist by Miller.
Miller is the kind of player that drives an offense. He can influence a game with his passing skills as much as with his shooting skills.
Phillips has it. He's shooting 25% from the arc. Tried to lay it in, but it wasn't finished by Curry. Curry gets the second chance bucket. O'Neal inbounds the ball. The Pacers work it up court. They're 5 out of their last 6 from the floor. Swished through by Artest.
The Pacers are simply giving the other team fits. It's bad enough when one player's dominating, but when a team shoots this well, there is not much you can do.
Phillips dishes it off. Chauncey Billups with the great feed picks up his 6th assist.
He shot that one a little early, Bobby, but he was open and he knocked it down. Not a bad decision if you make the shot.
There's the steal.
Now, Bob, sometimes a spin move like that can do more harm than good. You get your body just a little out of position, and then you risk getting it picked off.
O'Neal has it. 57 seconds here in the third quarter. O'Neal goes with a runner. Can't connect.
O'Neal worked in a spin move there, but I think he did more harm than good.
The off-the-glass lay-in was cashed in by O'Neal.
With that shot, they've got a nice cushion for themselves on the scoreboard. Still, though, anything can happen.
Phillips has the ball. He's 1 out of his last 4 from the arc. Now by Wallace. Wallace shoots. Phillips makes a beautiful dish, and he's got 7 assists.
You're looking at a situation where the defense is not quite delivering enough on the inside. They need to step it up or make changes.
Tinsley now has 10 points this period. He has a total of 12 so far.
Tinsley is in control of this game, and the way he's playing it is no surprise. He is really putting on a show.
Phillips works it up court. He's 1 of 4 from the arc. Stackhouse passes the ball. 7 on the shot clock. Goes up. Hands it and gets his 11th point of the quarter. He's got 17 in the game. Tinsley has the rock. He's 5 out of his last 6 from the floor. Miller leaps up. Scores his 8th point of the period. He has a total of 15. Phillips heads up court. He's shooting 58% from the floor. Got it off in time, but the buzzer beater was missed by Billups. We're at the end of 3 with the score 64-37. The Pacers are still up large after 3. What's been the important stat thus far, Rod?
3-point shooting, Bob. They're really outdueling their opponents from the arc. Skilled perimeter shooting will always help a team win, and hey, they do have the lead.
Phillips now has 19 after that basket. Gets stopped by Billups. Billups comes away with his 3rd pickpocket tonight.
You just saw a really smart play on defense, Bobby. You watch for that crossover dribble, and then you get in.
Phillips is heating up, and his team should recognize that and start feeding him the ball.
O'Neal has it. He's 3 of 4 from the floor. O'Neal commits the charge. That's his first foul of the game.
The crossover is a smart thing to try when you're being shadowed like that, but the D was set. Got to take that charge.
The Pistons head into the front court. They're 1 out of their last 6 from the arc.
Watch the pick.
Stackhouse makes the pass.
502. Watch the block.
Stackhouse launches from beyond the arc.
Great job.
Can't drop the lightly contested shot.
Stackhouse just can't get it going, and once you get cold, it's hard to get that hot hand.
Nice two-handed hanger by Bender.
The Pacers score yet another basket down low, and as you can see, they've completely dominated the paint tonight, making it very hard for the opposition to keep up.
You got ISO.
Stackhouse has the
Yo,
ball.
power stack.
Passes it. 7 seconds to shoot. Launches from beyond the arc.
Nice job, defense.
Doesn't get the tough
Let's
shot.
go.
Perfect timing of the double team, Bob. You can look it up if you don't believe me. They trapped down low, the man had nowhere to go, and the defense came away with the steal. That's what they wanted.
The Pacers have it. They're 5 out of their last 6 from the floor. Phillips has the ball. He has 14 points from the paint. Received by Stackhouse.
Go, 14. It's going inside.
Phillips passes. 7 on the shot clock.
Side B.
Gets up, knocks it in, and he's got a dozen.
Robinson made sure he wasn't coming away empty-handed by throwing it down.
The Pacers bring it up. They're shooting 42% from the arc. Miller looks fresh coming back on the floor.
He just lost concentration, didn't keep track of his feet, and then lost it out of bounds. He's got to keep his mind in the game, Bob.
Wallace with the inbound.
Pick him up.
Passes. Takes a quick shot. Money.
Robinson gets the bucket, but
I got him.
Passes it. Miller is at the controls. He has 14 points from the floor. Miller takes a turnaround J.
No problem.
Can't answer back.
Miller must have realized that he had an average defender on him and put up that shot. The problem is that he's just an average shooter.
Phillips now has it.
You got ice.
Robinson passes it. 7 seconds to shoot. Williamson shoots with the clock winding down. Doesn't get it all the way there. Tipped up but not in by Robinson. The Pacers have the ball. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the arc. A one-handed dunk was stuffed down by Mercer. The Pistons will take a timeout here. Curry comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Miller will come off the floor.
Substitution for the Pacers.
Curry throws it in. Phillips works it up court. He's 1 out of his last 6 from the arc. Passes.
Turn 4-5. Watch baseline.
Goes with the crossover.
Pick him up.
Phillips elevates. Gets his 6th point of the period. He has a total of 23. Passes it. The Pacers are at the controls. They're shooting 74% from the floor. 10-footer was off the mark by Mercer. Pass caught by Phillips.
Nice court sense, Bobby. He knew exactly where to be to yank that one down.
Chauncey Billups jumps up.
Pick him up.
Dunks it out of reverse.
The Pacers are simply giving the other team fits. It's bad enough when one player's dominating, but when a team shoots this well, there is not much you can do.
Phillips heads up court. He's 1 of 6 from the arc. Phillips dishes it off. Phillips gains some altitude.
Nice stop.
Botches the lay-in.
Keep it up.
Ali with the ball. The Pacers work it up court. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the floor. It unloads from about 20 feet
No
out.
problem.
Off the mark.
Next time
The D
down.
was a little, let's call it shaky, but that was a solid defensive play and an effective one, too.
Stackhouse gets airborne.
Substitution for the Pacers.
Harrington inbounds the ball. Passes. 51 seconds here in the game. Mercer rises up. Dunks it.
Mercer makes a terrific spin move.
He wasn't off balance coming out of the spin move either, Rod. He just got by his man and sealed the play with a dunk. Phillips brings it up. He's 10 of 18 from the floor. Leaves the ground. Picks up his 25th point. Ali passes the ball. The Pacers have the rock. They're shooting 42% from the arc. Rebounded by Robinson. Robinson has the ball. He has 10 points from the paint. Passes it.
13 down. Push 5.
Phillips skies. Harrington is going to be hit with a blocking call. That's his first foul of the game. He can't get the first. He misses them both. Good position and tip by Wallace.
That's how you fight for the offensive rebound.
Caught by Miller. Tries to spin move. Miller leaps up. On the mark, he now has 17.
Brad Miller made a spin, and it wasn't even the best looking thing I've seen, but it was effective.
I think he knows it, Rod. He's just happy it worked and got the 2 points. Curry with the inbound. Phillips is at the controls. He's shooting 16% from the arc. Stackhouse with the rock.
Go inside. Watch the screen.
Wallace makes the pass.
2C.
Robinson unloads from deep 3-point range. Gets back iron and out. That's the end of the ball game. Your final score, 74-51. That'll do it for this preseason game. Be sure to tune into SportsCenter to catch the latest news, scores, and highlights. Check your local listings for the correct time and channel. That's